It seems like some people are washing their hair less and using more and more products. I used to be the same way, so I can understand. Long, uncomfortable detangling sessions can make wash days dreadful, and nothing feels better than how natural hair feels when it's coated in product. So it's easy to fall into the trap of skipping wash days and relying more and more on products. But if your products aren't washed out properly, all those layers and layers of product will eventually collect and dry on the surface of your hair. And depending on how much product buildup you have and how long you've had it, it may take multiple wash days to get rid of it, or a really strong clarifying shampoo. Old product buildup can be hard to spot out because it tends to build up over time and sneak up on you. A clear giveaway is when your hair stops responding the way it used to certain products and treatments, like protein, and when your go-to styles don't look right anymore. Product buildup doesn't just block moisture, it also blocks your hair from soaking up protein treatments. It'll just cause another layer to stack on top, making your hair strands underneath drier and drier. Sometimes the product buildup you're experiencing is from using the wrong type of protein. Proteins are molecules that come in all different shapes and sizes. Some are too small, so they soak into the hair strands well, but don't do a good job at coating and protecting the outer layer. Some are too large, so they don't penetrate well and create a thick and less flexible layer on the surface of your hair. That's why I use the Real Protein treatment on my mid to low porosity hair, because it's like the best of both worlds. Its protein molecule size is small enough to soak in and protect the inner layers of hair strands, but large enough to create a flexible and breathable coat. It's also very water soluble, so it's easy to get rid of any buildup with just one wash. Protein overload is an actual thing, but it usually happens accidentally through all the hidden proteins in the hair products we use. Proteins are not just in protein treatments. They can be in shampoos, conditioners, creams, leave-ins, and even moisturizers. So you may be pumping your hair full of protein daily without even knowing it and experiencing protein overload. A case of protein overload can make you feel like you're protein sensitive, but it could be just the products you're using. In my opinion, proteins should not be mixed into products. It should be a standalone product, so we have more control over how much and how often to use it. That's why the directions, measurements, and recommended regimen for the Real Protein treatment is separated by porosity levels. Some of you probably have an idea of what the issue is by now. But it may not be too clear because the problem could be coming from multiple culprits. So the quickest way to get to the bottom of things is to test them all. Take a closer look at the ingredient list on all the products you use on your hair, including your shampoo. And stop using the ones that have a protein within the first 6 ingredients. But if you want to be on the safer side, stop using the ones that have any protein in them. And to rule out product buildup as an issue, swap out the thick emulsified creams you're using for a more water-based moisturizer and an organic oil. The pH stabilizing spritz and herbal hot oil treatment are good choices, but you can use anything you know your hair will like. Just keep in mind it's less likely for organic products to have any cheap hidden ingredients that can cause tough buildup. Stick with these changes for at least 4 wash days. That should be enough time and washing to get rid of plenty protein or product buildup. Now try the same protein that caused you issues again. If your hair feels good, then you know you were experiencing product buildup or protein overload. If it still makes your hair feel not right, then what you know for sure is that your hair is sensitive to that protein. If you can, before doing your hair a disservice and ruling out all protein treatments, go back to the changes you made for another wash day or two. Then try the real protein treatment. It may have just been that you were using the wrong type of protein. I hope this video was useful and helps you understand your hair more. As always, thanks for watching. See you in the next video.